Dear student, class 10, welcome to our Greenfield School and College online class. Today I will actually revision chapter 3, the solar system and the earth. Earth is surrounded by the limitless space. The space includes the star, galaxy, nebula, comet, planet, minor planets, satellite, aeroliths and others luminaries. The universe has been created with such innumerable uh, luminaries of the stellar sky. The sun is underlined. The sun is one of the stars of the universe. The solar system or the solar family consists of the sun and its planet underlined minor planet, asteroids, and countless comets and innumerable aeroliths altogether. The sun is the regulator, underlined, regulator of all planets and minor planets of the solar system. And the planets and the minor planets being attracted by the sun as well as their mutual gravitation traverse around the sun through their respective orbits in a particular duration. The solar system is very small in comparison with the vastness of the universe, and the earth is smaller. Look, solar system, the sun family comprising the sun, its planet, minor planet, asteroids, comet, aeroliths is called solar system. What is called solar system? There is answer. The sun is the central point of the solar system. How many planets are there in the sun? Are there in the solar system? 8 planets, more than 100 satellites planets, thousands of asteroids and millions of comets in the solar system. The sun is the regulator of all planets and minor planets or satellites existing in the solar system underlined. It is a bright star underlined. It has a close ties with the earth. It is greater than the earth by underlined 1300,000 fold. The earth is away from the sun approximate 150 million kilometer. It is about 1300 underlined 84,000 kilometer and wide. The temperature of its surface underline is very important for your MCQ. 57,000 Celsius. A very little temperature from the sun arrives at the earth since the sun stays very far. Such a light temperature and rays adequately surface the need of the living beings on earth. The source of heat and light in other planets and minor planets are the sun itself too. The sun has neither any hot nor any liquid substance. The sun comprises 55% hydrogen, 44% helium and 1% other gas. The black spot, what is called black spot by sun spot. The black spot that is sometimes seen in the sun is called the sunspot or solar infamy. What is called sunspot or solar infamy? The heat of sunspot is less than that of its other parts. Under the atomic energy generation process, hydrogen existing in the sun transforms into helium gas. Underline, hydrogen existing in the sun and transformed into helium gas. Energy is being generated from this gas in a continuous process. The sun revolves on its own axis once in about 25 days, and it strolls around its own galaxy through the long round way at a gap of about 200 million years. The vibration of life, planets and animals could not exist in the earth without the light and heat of the sun, and the world had remained in ever darkness. The planet. Some Luminaries influenced by the gravitation revolve around the sun is in the space through certain orbits maintaining a particular duration are called planet. They have no light or heat of their own. Underline the number of planets in the solar system is respectively Mercury, Venus, Earth. Look. Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Jupiter is the largest among the planets and Mercury is the smallest planets underlined in the solar system. Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, underlining smallest planet in the solar system. Its diameter 4,850 kilometers inch wide is equivalent to 3/5 of the Earth. It orbits 88 Earth days, once in about 88 Earth days. The average distance of it from Sun is 5.8 crore kilometers for it's important for MCQ. Its temperature is very high since it is closest planet to the Sun. Many holes and mountains with level ground have been noticed on the surface. Look, Venus is the closest to the Earth. Its position is the second from the Sun by distance. Underline, very important. It is 10.8 crore kilometer away from the Sun. Only 4.3 crore kilometer from the Earth. Important for MCQ. We find in the western sky as the evening star, at dawn as Vesper in eastern sky. Underline. It orbits the Sun 225 Earth days. Carbon gas is about 96%. The planet orbits on its axis very slowly. The important MCQ. Look, the Sun rises and sets twice a year in its sky. Underline. Acid rain, one of the important points. Acid rain showers due to the dense cloud of carbon dioxide in this planet. It is much drier than the Earth and pressure of air is 90 times stronger in its atmosphere than that of the Earth. Look, the Earth. The Earth is the third closest planet to the Sun. It has an area its diameter is very important, 12,752 kilometer east west and 12,709 kilometer in the northwest. Distance in the Earth is 150 million. Important. 365 days and 5 hours 48 minutes and 44 second orbits. It's important. Underline. The average temperature of the surface of the Earth is 13.90 degrees Celsius. Underline. The average distance Earth from Moon is underline. It orbits the Earth once in 29 days 12 hours. Look, Mars, close to the Sun by distance and average distance 22.8 crore and 7.8 crore kilometer from the Earth. Diameter 6,779 and 687 days to orbit the Sun. Actually, you have to memorize total para. 24 hours 37 minutes. It orbits once its own axis. Very important. It has two tiny natural satellites, Deimos and Phobos. Living is possible here. It possesses an atmosphere. It possesses an atmosphere containing 3% and 2% argon gas. The amount of water is very scant here. It is colder than the earth and its average temperature is below the freezing point. Its surface is peppered with gorges and vast volcanoes. Its red color underlined from iron oxide in its soil. Asteroids diameter less 1.6 kilometer to 805 kilometer is called asteroid. Jupiter, very important, is the largest planet of the solar system. It stands fifth from the sun by distance, 1300 fold of that of the earth. It is about 77.8 crore kilometer away from the sun. 9 hours 53 minutes 12 years actually orbits the sun. It possesses a dense atmosphere. The up level temperature of this planet's surface is very low and its internal temperature is very high. It has underlined 67 satellites of its: Ganymede, Callisto, Io and Europa. Saturn is the second largest planet of the solar system, 143 crore kilometer away from the sun, 29 years 5 months. It possesses atmosphere containing mixture of hydrogen, underline helium, methane and ammonia gas. 62 satellites of its: Capitals, Thetis, Hua, Titan, like that. Uranus is the third largest planet. It is 287 crore from the sun, 84 years. 27 satellites of its largest Mirinda, Ariel, very important for your MCQ. Titania, Neptune average diameter 49,244 kilometer, 450 crore away from the sun. This planet is cold. Since it is, why it is cold? If a question is can be maybe said, then the answer will be the planet is cold since it stays far from the sun. Triton and Nereid are its significant satellites. Minor planets termed Neptune, Trojans. Look, this is very important for your CQ. The causes of for habitation of living beings in the planet Earth. Actually, all sides of Earth surrounding miscellaneous gases, elements such as invisible gases covering called the atmosphere of Earth, which is implicated in the surface of the Earth being attracted by the gravity and being rotated along with the sun. Looks, nitrogen, oxygen have supremacy in the atmosphere. Oxygen is must for all kinds of creature. For this reason, actually, Earth is a suitable place for a human being. The extent of human living of other elements, that carbon dioxide gas remain almost invisible. Actually, dust, smoke, vapor remain at particular place in different. The atmosphere plays a vital role in order to help all creatures. Harmful rays, underline, it protects the fauna from the harmful rays of the sun and its gaseous elements, namely carbon dioxide saves planets and oxygen saves the fauna as well. Troposphere, underline. Troposphere is the level adjacent to the Earth's surface and is the lowest level of the atmosphere. This level possesses an average depth of 13 km. Actually, it most essential level of human beings such as moistness, clouds, fogs, rain, streams of air are noticed at this level. Due to the increase of height and velocity of air gets enhanced at this level. and air moves up down. Most of all the process processes of the climate and weather happen at this level of atmosphere. Atmospheric boundary between the troposphere and the stratosphere is called tropopause. The depth of tropopause, very important, is narrow, and the air stand still there, and spacecraft, very important, routinely pass through this level without any trouble for not having any prevalence, and rainstorms. Ozone gas possesses a level in the atmosphere known as ozone level. Its depth is approximate 12 to 16 kilometers, since it absorbs the ultraviolet rays of the sun. Temperature reaches at about 40 degrees Celsius. This level of the atmosphere made the earth habitable for the living being. Interior structure of the actually three layer core, mantle, and crust. Look, 10 to 30.6 specific gravity of this layer. According to the scientists, core is composed of some solid and heavy materials, nickel and iron portion. Look, mantle, the surrounding up to 2885 kilometer. This layer is also named CIMA because of its composition of silicon and magnesium. Crust, the upper part of the mantle, is called crust. It is composed of various rocks and minerals. Its depths. Seal, because it mentionable that silicon and aluminum are abundant at this layer. The line imagined at the north-south over the center of the earth is called axis. Now I will discuss one creative. Already I will give it. I'll given it our online group. Look, here is a creative question. At first question, what is solar system? The solar system is the gravitationally bound planetary system of the sun and the objects that orbits it either directly or indirectly. Earth, Mars, Moon, etc. are the part of the solar system. Number B, why the Earth is called an ideal planet. Among all the planets, existence of this possible only in the Earth. The Earth is the third closest planet to the Sun. This planet has sufficient oxygen, nitrogen as well. It has necessarily water on its crust. Of all the planets, the Earth is the only planet which is ideal for living for animal and planets. Because of this, it is called an ideal planet. Number C, if the local time in place, if the local time in place A is 9:30 a.m., what is the time in place C? Look, the answer will be look, in the steam, the meridian in the two places is 90 degree east, and that of place is C is 70% 70 degree west. Actually, you always when you solve the math, you look meridian always east or west. But this question is actually different type of question. Here actually the question want to know if the local time in place A is 9:30 a.m., what is the time in place C? You look, A 90 degree east, B 95 degree east, and C 75 degree east. Actually, we were A and C. In the stream, the meridian in the two places A is 90 degree east and the that of place C is 70 degree west. So the difference of the meridian in the two places is 90 degree plus 75 degree. Why it is it will plus? Because east and west, the A is east and C is west, stay in west position, so it will be plus. If east east or it will be west west, then it is subtract, it will be or maybe subtract. 1 degree, the time difference is 4 minutes. 1 degree equal to 4 minutes. So we already got 165 degree. So 1 degree, the time difference is 4 minutes. So 165 degree, the time difference will be 165 into 4 minutes equal to 660 minutes. And if you convert it hours, it will be 11 hours. How to convert it? You divided 660 divided 60 minutes, then you will got 11 hours. According to the stream, place C is situated to the west of place A. Actually, place C is situated to the west of the A. So to determine the time in C, we will have to, because when actual class was running, then I will told you when it will be west, then the time will be less. When it will be east, the time will be plus. Then we look, we will have to subtract 11 hours from the time in A. So the time is C will be 9 a.m. minus 11 hours, and the answer will be 10 p.m. How to get the 9? You look, the question, it will be given in the it is given in the question 9 p.m. So 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. minus 11 hours will get 10 p.m. So thank you very much. If you have any problem, please contact with me.